I started it a little bit early because I was like, you know what? While I'm in the all right, so I'm just gonna turn it on because I can't really see that far over there, and I gotta focus right now. So I got my little comments up over here. So if you have any questions, I can see it. And I had to put a sweater on because I was getting colds. I couldn't find my robe, so. Perfect. All right, I'm just pulling the chat up so just in case, like, I can see the comments because I really low-key cannot see that far away. All right, so this is called wicking, all right? And all these candles back here, I've already wicked. And these are all the rest of the candles that I have to wick before I actually start to pour them, which is why it's a process. You have to, I had to color each one. So you see how each one has their own color. And this is my table. This is my table that I work on. Like I clean it, I sanitize it. When I was making candles by hand, when I was making the jars by hand, this was my table. You see all this? This is art right here. This is work right here. Okay. This table, she's done her time. Thank you, King Loco. Thank you. Oh yeah, and I can see the chat over here too, just in case. So yeah, so what I do is I just go in, as you can see, I just wick the first one. All these have not been wicked yet. I kind of set it up already where I just placed a wick inside of it. And this little stick helps me center it. So I don't know if you can see, but I put the wick inside. So this is the wick. This is pure cotton. So the candles have pure cotton wicks. And I just stick it in this hole right here because when I get ready to place it in the middle, it just makes it a little bit easier for me so I don't have to be diving in there with my hands, you know, trying to, it's just too much. And then I just like to, even though they're already clean, you just never know. I like to clean it out just a little bit more, just in case like some dust or something got in there. Because you would hate to pour your candle and then there's like something in there, a piece of hair or whatever the case may be. And then now you have to, you know, I would hate to say throw that candle out, but you know, you can't send it out with particles in it. So these are the little tabs that I use just to keep it down. At one point I was using glue, the glue sticks to keep it down, but it was starting to leave like a residue, and you just peel it off and then move. And then, okay, let me show you how I do it. So this is the front, and I just like to get right dead smack in the middle. And now they do have the ones that you can stick in and then push it down and it gets it dead in the center. Those are kind of super expensive, and I feel like, you know, I can just do this myself for now, you know, until I get to that stage where I need to get a factory or something like that. Then I can, you know, buy one of those fancy ones. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm just going to use my hand. And these little tabs sometimes are so tricky. So you got to be better. I just go in. I just stick it on the tab. And then you peel off the back. I just gotta clean it off real quick. You can't wait to start making candles? Well, welcome in. I hope I can give you some insights on your journey. And I'm just gonna keep going. I've been waiting all week to like finally like get all this stuff in so I can start pouring. Now I have 326 to pour within the next week because I have this event coming. So we're gonna get it done though. That's right. Princess, are you trying to do like a specific type of candle? Like, do you do like the candles that have the designs, or what's your goal? What's your goal by the end of the year? Mine's is 20K. You mean like followers, Altastic? Or you mean like sales? You know, I have all these goals set for myself, but I try not to be like, oh, followers, 20K, subs. Ooh, I don't know. I hate to say that, you know, I'm not realistic with myself, but I don't know. Maybe it's me, but I really feel like I had like this big surge all of a sudden, you know, like I had this surge where my videos were hitting, you know, people really watching. And then like, I feel like right now I'm kind of like at a standstill. So I don't know what's going on. I want to start making the essential oil-based candles and put crystals and herbs in them. Ooh, those are gorgeous. I say do it. I say do it. Okay, well, what we're doing. Also, I have a really in-depth description. So if you know, really want to have an understanding of what I'm doing, you can just hit the description. I'm a writer. Actually, I'm a journalist. So I love to put detail in writing. So if you really don't, you know, understand me, what I'm doing right now is I'm making candles. And I mean, it literally says in the title, candle making. But if you really want a real in-depth, I wrote it out for you. I took the time to type it up. And right now I'm wicking the candles. So I'm just wicking my candles, just centering them so they can get prepped for basically the wax and oil. So I have an event coming up. Thank you, King Loco. I have an event coming up, and I just want to make sure that I'm, you know, just prepared a week in advance. What's my favorite candles this season? So on my website, I actually have like my favorites, like my holiday favorites, like the holiday exclusives. So there's different sections. Like I have like the top picks, and then I also have the holiday exclusives, like the gingerbread gentleman, Frosty's fragrance, which is basically like what Frosty the Snowman would smell like. Bonita apple crumb, which is basically apple pie, and maple bourbon. And I have Parmesan, which is like a lot of Filipino people like Parmesan. I like Parmesan. I like to juice it, marmalade. So it's a very sweet smell, but it's all, those are all perfect candle scents for the holidays that I like. And of course, you got your peppermint, your eucalyptus and stuff. Do I make money? Yes, I do make the money. Well, welcome in. You ain't treating part 2. Karthik, hi. Yes. Thank you, YouTube Princess. First of all, your name is so cute, by the way. I love that name. Do I? Oh, I thought you were saying, do I make money from making candles? Do I make money from YouTube? I'm not monetized just yet. You know how you have to get like, I think it's the 3,000 watch hours, and then it's like the 4,000. So I'm like right at the 3,000. I'm like, last time I checked, I'm like 27 something. So I'm right there before I get to that, you know. But like I said, I feel like I've been kind of like at a hurdle, like a plateau, I'm sorry. And I feel like I've been at a standstill. But they also sent an email out to everyone. I don't know if y'all got that email. If you're a creator, did you get that email? Basically, like some creators were complaining about not being able to get views on their pages. And I feel like that I was part of it, because a lot of times it'll be like, I'll have like 2,000 views, and then it'll be like only one person liked it, but I know for sure. But then it'll be like 25 people liked it, but it'll only be 3 people that watched it. So it's like something's wrong with the analytics. So they said they're working on it. So I'm like, okay, please fix it. You said, oh, okay, don't. And I got 15K. I know something's wrong. Fantastic. You need to contact the support team. I did, because I wanted to be a part of that, because a lot of people were complaining. So you might want to contact them to let them know, like, hey, just to let you know, because 15,000 is a lot of people for you not to be able to already be monetized. That's something to look into. After 4,000 watch hours, it will be monetized. I don't know if it's 14 or 3,000. I know at 3,000, people can be able to send like super chats and stuff. I think at 4,000, you'll be able to get like AdSense and stuff. Oh, you're 13. So that might be that. Yeah, that might be another factor. You have to make sure, you know, everything is set up. So you might have to have your mom like handle that on the back end as far as like payment or something. They did a whole change this year, like kids' rights or something, like having social medias and like trying to make money off of it. It's like a whole thing that they passed. So you might want to look into that and make sure, you know, because that's a lot. Or you can make some money. You can figure that out. Missing out on your opportunity, especially if, you know, you're thinking about starting a business. I mean, honestly, really, social media is a business. Being online, having a creator page, that's a full-time job. You know how hard it is to come up with content? It's pretty hard, especially whenever you've been doing it for a while and you're trying to get, you know, a lot of traction, and then you're still not getting paid or anything like that. When you finally do get the opportunity, yeah, don't take that for granted. Paid, but she had sent me 7K. But she just added her back to her YouTube. This is harder. Well, yeah, she's 18, so that might be, you know, it's harder to make content. I don't know. I feel like have you been noticing, and this is just me, honestly, I feel like a lot of people are more so pulling toward authentic type of content now. You know, I feel like long are the days where, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with like a thumbnail, a decked out thumbnail, but I feel like people like to see people that are authentic now. Like, just turn the camera on and make the content. You know, like, we don't want to see a full production anymore. We just want to see the raw dog, you know, feel, because people want to feel like I can relate to that. You know, like, me too. I don't got time to set up a whole studio, you know. Every candle you make on your own, or do you have anybody to help you? Nope, Karthik, it's just me. One day I would have a full factory and I will also be extending it into a skincare line, and it'll be in big stores. I can see it now. Mind you, I'm on year 5 in business, y'all. Okay, it's not something that happens overnight. Okay, and I still have such a long way to go, and I'm still learning and still growing. So I don't want you to think like, oh my God, you're making candles, great. Let me just go ahead and buy this stuff and do it. Okay, I'm telling you, you're going to start getting obsessed. Okay, you're going to start getting obsessed with your business to where you want your own brand. And that's why, as you can see, like my candles have my name engraved on it. And that's a whole different ballpark for manufacturing. It's not cheap, okay? Then you're gonna start wanting to get like little custom bags. So like I have these like custom linen bags with my name engraved on it for the wax melts. And then you're gonna have your little custom papers. You're gonna have your custom tissue paper. You're gonna start like becoming obsessed. I promise. So you think your channel name is discoverable as per SEO? Honestly, I feel like my name is catchy. Let me tell you, I went to ChatGPT. I'm telling y'all, if you don't have Chat, I'm just gonna grab something. If you don't have ChatGPT, y'all need to get ChatGPT because it literally will help you out with your business. Let me tell you, I typed in my business name, and the first thing that popped up, I accidentally typed my business name into ChatGPT, and what came up? Literally everything that I listed down on the back ends of my website. It was like Crystal Marie as a luxury candle brand, and it would just, I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't even know that I popped up like that. Like it was, I don't know, kind of inspiring for me. I'm really busy with sports in school, but I'm trying to save up for a camera because I only film shorts because I really make videos with just my phone. You know, it's so crazy. I have 2 cameras, like professional cameras. I don't even use them. I'm gonna start using them, but I don't even use them. I think that's where a lot of times I look back and like realize I could have been so much further if I would have just got out of my head, you know? Oh, it's not perfect. Oh, it's not there yet. They're gonna make fun of me. It's gonna be cringe. You gotta go through that cringe. I'm gonna keep saying that. You gotta go through that cringe. You're gonna go through that part where like only people supporting you is like your close friends, if that, or like your mom. You said you a chemist now? Do I look like one? You said it's not discoverable. Yeah, I shared your website and I asked GPT to analyze. Oh, you told it to analyze me? It's okay. It'll take time. I will get there, y'all. Like, this does not happen overnight, okay? My first step right now is just getting all this ready for my event coming up next week. Building my website wasn't easy. Getting my labels created wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying? Now I still have to print out all my instruction labels. I have to still print out my thank you cards. I still have to make sure that I have the ribbons tied perfectly. I still have to make sure I have the gift box sets right. I still got to make sure I have enough tissue paper. I still got to make sure I have all the little samples ready for each little variety of set. If somebody wants to choose this, choose that. I have so much to worry about right now. The last thing that I can focus on is something else that I need to do on the back end. I will get to that. That's a whole nother thing. Like that's another thing. Like you can easily get overwhelmed in business because you know your brand is going to get there. You know, I know my brand is going to get there. I know it's going to get there, but one step at a time. If you start overwhelming yourself at one time, you're gonna take a nap and you're going to put everything to the side, and it's going to be 2 years later, and you're going to be mad at yourself because you were so overwhelmed trying to just get everything done at one time. No, especially if it's just you, just focus on the task at hand. I'll get to that when I get to that. Just let me do this for right now, okay? Don't rush it, y'all. But Karthik, you were definitely right with the SEO, but I'm gonna get there. Just one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Yeah, Karthik, you know what the crazy part is? You said I feel like I just walked into a spa place, calm music. Good, that's what I want. I've been noticing a lot of churches around here, they have these nice little fairs, like little craft fairs. So that's nice to get out there as well. But I've been noticing for me, because my candles are more so broadcasted in a luxury sense, and I don't want to say this like and sound rude, but I don't want to give off a flea market vibe, if you know what I mean. Me doing this event is like one of a kind. I don't really pop out and do little tent events. I don't get a tent. I don't go outside and do tents. I'm just doing it because I need to get outside. I need to, like, you know, see how it is out here in the world. Selling, like cold selling. I feel like me going outside with a tent and having my brand out in the community, especially when there's going to be over 2,000 people there, it might actually do some good for me. But when you get into like local like craft fairs at churches and stuff, which is fine, don't get me wrong, I feel like I have to like lower my prices. And I'm not trying to be funny, I've spent so much just on the jars alone and like the quality of the product. I don't want to do that. Now, if I had just like a whole bunch of like already pre-made candles and I just slapped my name onto it, yeah, let's go to the flea market, you know? Let's go to any and every craft fair there is around town and let's sell them for like 10 bucks, you know? But as you can see, like, I'm doing this all by hand, one by one. I'm coloring each one. I have to do everything by myself. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But I have been selling to a lot of the realtors around here, which is what I want. So the realtor's been hitting me up, like Hannah Howard. I still have a sticker on it. They've been messaging me because every time they sell a house, guess who they come to for a gift basket? Me. And what's in the gift basket? Wick trimmers, the snuffers, a candle, wax melt set. It comes with the little marshmallow bombs that I have. It comes with another sample. It comes with the candle warmer. So if you don't want to light a candle, you can sit it on the candle warmer. It's a whole set, and that's what I like. Yeah, time is money, exactly. Daylight saving is like I wake up at 5 and it be bright. You know what? That's actually good that you get up that early. I used to hate getting up super early, but now that I'm, you know, on my P's and Q's lately, which is not a bad thing, you know, when you pray to God that you want your business to be booming and, you know, you really want to make a change, he's gonna be like, okay, that comes with some sacrifice. That means getting up early. Now when I get up late, and when I say late, I mean like 8, 9 o'clock, I feel bad. I'd be like, oh my gosh. And then on top of that, when I get up, I try to come up on live every single day just to engage. If y'all don't take anything from me, just remember, no man is their own island. So whatever you're trying to do, if you're trying to just have a page or trying to have a business, you can't do it by yourself, okay? You got to have a community. Your love and work. Bye, madam. Bye, Karthik. Have a good one. Do your candles have scents to them? Yes, they do. And it's on my website, Jonathan. They're all listed on my website. have my own website that has each candle listed. It has a nice and thorough description of each one. Yeah, I woke up at 9 and I have a headache and I was tired like I always have headaches when I wake up. Oh, I'm sorry, but do you suffer from headaches? So I actually get headaches a lot and I think it's just hereditary. So I'm working on a candle. What works for me is camphor. So like, I don't know if you know like the little Vicks Vapor Rub sticks. If I use one of those when my head hurts, it helps relieve some of the pain. So I'm working on a candle that helps with headaches with the camphor in it. I made one, it actually did good, but I think I need to make it a little bit stronger. So once I figure that out, yeah, that's gonna be my go-to when I have a headache. If we do buy one, do we get a personal signature at the bottom of the cups? I mean, I could do that. So that's actually kind of cool because each one of these, they have like a different paint job in a sense. It's kind of like my signature. So no jar will ever have the same paint job. And what I mean is, example, let me tell you one that I just like absolutely adore. Look at this one. I was gonna clean it off, but I was like, I love the way this blue dropped down. Example, like, let me pick up this purple one. See how like they're just different, you know, the paint jobs are different on them. No one's ever gonna be the same, you know. This one is my absolute fave. Like, kind of like obsessed the way that it dropped down. I was like, I just love that one so much. In 5th grade, but it got a little better, but then I would like to every day. You might want to look into that, especially being so young, getting them so early. That's how I started. But also, if you don't like, you know, colors, I do have I started out with just plain white. So of course, you know, I have just the white. But if you like colors, just remember there's marshmallow bombs inside of them. And if you go onto my website, you'll see what the marshmallow bombs are. They're like my own personal thing. And whatever color the jar is the color that the marshmallow bombs will be on the inside. But if you order pink, the pink has glitter in it. So the pink marshmallow bombs will burst inside the candle. So just keep that in mind. If you order pink, you will have glitter in your candle. So, because if you're going to order pink, honey, you're going to have to be a fairy princess. And that's just that. I'm sorry to tell you. You're going to have to be a fairy princess today. But of course I have the black, and then I have the blue, and I have green, and I got yellow, I got red, I have orange as well. Oh, fantastic. I'm sorry, girly. Hi, Jeffrey. How are you? I'm just up here finishing off this inventory so I can actually start pouring them for this event. So I'm going to be so busy this next week. And my friend said you said you got them slouch socks on. You know what, Doug? The crazy part about it is I have been looking at the pink ones. I have them. I have been looking for my black slouch socks, and I'm quite mad because I don't know where they are. And I've washed almost all the clothes. The only thing that I need to wash is 2 comforters. So did someone just come up in here and grab my slouch socks? I'm a little upset about it because I missed them. I've only worn them once. That one time I went live with y'all. You're going to check out my website. Oh, thank you. I will be updating it with some new pictures when I have a photo shoot. Like I said, a step at a time. but you can take a look at what I have up there now. But all the scents have all the labels prepared so you can read them. And tell me what you notice, Jonathan, if you're still here when you come back. Tell me what you notice about all the names, all the titles of the scents. I'm going to see if you can catch on, if you caught on to how I named them. What time is it there for me? It is currently 10:48. Do I make my own wax? So I have literally my own custom combination of wax that I feel like works for me, because remember, you can use it as a body cream as well. But I have so much of it. Like I ordered, like when I tell you I ordered everything in like bulk, because my vendors would not allow me to buy small quantity. Again, like once you become a business owner and you become obsessed with your business, you're not going to want what somebody else has. You're going to want it to be custom. You're going to want it to be personal. So when I tell you like just the jars, when I had these jars made, I'm not even trying to, I'm being realistic with y'all. I spent 10 grand on just my jars. I'm not lying. Just these custom jars, I've already spent 10 grand. Okay. I have boxes of slabs of wax. I'm not even gonna tell you how much that cost. Okay. The oil is expensive. Okay. And you're talking about, I have right now over 20 something cents, and I only have about 18 cents up there. And I put different variations of smells. You know, it's not in just one jar. I go in and I mix them, and I'm like smelling what smells good. So then you have that, and then you have the wicks, and then you have the custom bags, and you have the custom tissue paper, and you have the custom boxes, and then you have shipping. When someone orders something, you got to do the shipping. You try to find the right software supplier carrier to give you cheap shipping. That's a whole nother process. And then you got your business fees on the back end. Like, that's why I said I can't be a flea market candle owner, because I'm not, I put way more into it than just buying a bunch of already pre-made candles and saying, these are my candles. No, these literally, I started from the bottom. And when I say I started from the bottom, baby, at one point I was making the jars by hand because I wanted to be that custom. I literally was grinding up concrete. Yes, you heard that. Concrete and sand. The cement, I was mixing it, and I had mica powder, and I was crafting like a pottery person, like making my own jars from hand. Super beautiful. I actually have some pictures on my website. I don't sell those no more. People were buying them up, but it took 2 days plus more to harden. I couldn't keep up with it. I couldn't keep up with the demand, and me making the jar, making it heal, and then letting it dry, and then having to produce the candle, pour the wax, mix it, pour it, box it, ship it, create the labels, create the shipping, create the thank you cards, create the instruction cards, go on the back end of the website. Remember, I do my own website. I don't have a designer. So every single little code you see, every single little drop down tab, I had to go in the back end and code that. Unless you got $4,000 to pay somebody to do that for you on the back end. But who's paying that when you're just starting out in your business? You know, that's a whole nother thing. Your website. You got to make sure you have good pictures. Okay. And I have a photo shoot coming up for more updated pictures. That's a whole nother thing. Oh, bye, Altastic. I hope you have a great day. I hope to see you again. I go live every day, so. But yeah, but you also have to be delusional when you're in business, especially when you're not when you're not like selling something that's already pre-made online. You gotta be delusional. You gotta stand strong and know like this is gonna work out. I see the bigger picture for myself. Okay, I can't wait to talk to you again. Have a good sleep. Have a good night. More than likely, I'll be doing beauty tomorrow though. So this is a beauty and business channel. So if it says CMWM, that means this is a candle making live. But if it says get ready with me, so a GRWM, then it's a beauty live. So it's a mix of both. You said, I think that's true. What's true, Doug? What do you think's true? What I'm saying? There's no cap here. Okay? There is no cap here. The good thing about it is I sit down and I have like these moments having to be delusional. I was just about to say that. That's what I figured you were talking about. I sit down and I have these moments where like I'll be doing something random. Like right now, if y'all wasn't here on live with me and I wasn't on live, I probably would have this moment. Like I have a moment where I'm like just working on my business and I'm just thinking like, you know, one day this is just going to be a testimony for me, and you know how hard I worked, you know how, you know, all these hurdles that I went through, like when the moments that I didn't think I'd make it, and I would literally just start busting out crying. I did that like on my way to my son's soccer practice, and I kind of like told him, I was like, mommy was just in the car bawling her eyes out, and he was like, why? I was like, because I just know one day everything that I've been praying for and working so hard for is going to come true. And I'm just like thinking about this moment, you know, I'm just thinking about it, you know, all the hard times that I'm going through, all the moments that I don't talk to people about because I'm ashamed or I'm embarrassed, you know, or, you know, just stuff that, you know, the normal stuff that a lot of people don't want to be transparent about. It will pass. Hi, Deizu. You was waiting for me to go live? I've been live all day. This is my third time going live today. YouTube needs to give me my credit. Deizu, yes. But sometimes I'm not going to hold you. I feel like being a real person doesn't pay off in these, you know, these times. But I also feel like it does, because I feel like, and I know that's a like, I don't mean to like contradict myself. I feel like the veil is falling for a lot. Like, look at Hollywood. Look at how a lot of the celebrities are becoming YouTubers. Y'all notice that? Why? Because people are tired. People are tired of seeing everyone be so perfect. Everything's so perfect. Everyone's so rich. It's just like, people want to see raw. People want to see real. People want to see struggle. People want to see relatability. Like, dang, I see what you're going through. I went through something like that, or I'm going through something worse than that. But it's the fact that you being honest about it. I respect it. You said I was sleeping. Well, wake up. What's that from Waterboy? He was like, well, mama's sleeping right now. Well, wake her up. Remember that? Do I make candles for a man? Oh, you know I do. Anything that says oud, O-U-D, a man will love. Okay, roses really smell like oud. We in a mood. By quart of oud, that one. And you got to look closely to the labels. It says exotic blend. More than likely, it's a oud smell, which is like, I hate to compare to other companies, but this is the only way people can relate to what I'm talking about. A teak wood, a mahogany teak wood, a Caribbean teak wood. Anything with an oud, you're going to love it. I'm just going to leave it there. Yeah, anything with the oud, you're going to love it. It has hints of amber. It's deep. It's very manly, like a Middle Eastern smell. Like if you go to the Middle East, like in Dubai, the smells there, a man will love it. And that's what I'm basing my candles off of. That's how I get my scents. Mind you, my husband, remember, he's overseas. So he put me onto the oud game. Like our house is like Arabian bakors, like it's a woodsy, smell. So anything with oud, you would love. Like you would love. It smells rich. Like when I talk about that smell to people, like I automatically get an idea of, someone's house, like just being, up to date. They probably got like a little area that has, what is it, a bar. They got all the liquors. They got a nice man cave. They probably got mahogany wood or something in their house. Okay, I bet you they got the best Japanese knife set. Of course they're gonna have one of my candles. Why would they not? Dang, it smells good in here. It has oud in it. So when I light it, I'm gonna smell like oud. If you want to pour it on yourself, you can. It's gonna smell good though. It's gonna smell good. Good. It's going to smell, I'm telling you, as soon as you walk in, you're going to smell it because the candles are very intense. Like I pour the candles in layers, so I layer them. And they have a base layer, they have a middle note, and they have a top note. So it's not just like, okay, this is Pineapple Express. No, this is Pineapple Express mixed with a little bit of orange blossom, mixed with a little bit of vetiver, mixed with a little bit of ocean rose, mixed with a little bit of, I don't know, if you want a little bit of lily on the side, you like a little bit of tiger lily, I don't know. There's levels to it. I like a good layer to mine. And then you have the marshmallow bombs on top, which is basically a little candle in each little bomb, because in the middle of the marshmallow bomb is oil. So once the heat hits it, it explodes with the oil inside the candle, of course, not outside. It's just a little marshmallow bomb. So it intensifies the smell. I mean, like I said, this is year 5 of business. I have to be extra. I have to go hard. If I'm trying to get into these big stores where, Fenty is at, I'm trying to get into these big stores where, Kat Von D is at, I got to come with some exclusive. I got to come ready with my paperwork ready. I got to come with my templates, my blueprints. I got to come with testimonies. I got to come with everything ready. I got to come with, oh, I already got my custom jars. I already got my bags ready. I already got linen. I already got the photo shoots ready. I already got the commercials already prepared. I already know what they need to say. I already know on the back end. I already got my automations ready. I already have everything set. I just need you to give me a platform. I don't care if it's a small little section in your store. Just give me a section. And you know how delusional I am? Let me tell you what I did. I went into Sephora one day, and I went in there because Jim Carrey, I listened to a lot of like celebrities that inspire me. And Jim Carrey was talking about how he was just down and out. He was just hoping that he made it, That's right. It's gonna come true, because I believe in myself that much. But he was saying how he was going through the, I think, was it Beverly Hills or somewhere in LA? But anyways, he said he was just driving. He's seen all these houses, and he put a check in his pocket and was like, within a year, I'm going to make this happen. And he did. So you know what I did? I went to Sephora, and I saw a little opportunity. I saw a little spot, because everywhere I go, I have a candle. I have a candle in my purse. I have my card, I have my linen bag with my marshmallow bombs, and I have my skincare line. I don't even have my skincare line out just yet, but I still produce it for myself. So I have my skincare little samples with me. and I keep them in my purse. And guess what? I did an impromptu photo shoot right then and there in the Sephora in a little spot that was black and white, because my business is black and white. Keep the colors clean. Think about all the big brands. You got to keep the colors clean. So I did a whole photo shoot in the Sephora, and it had a little spot. It was perfect. It was literally perfect. It was black and white. It was on a stand. Nothing else was there. It was like an empty spot. Baby, when I tell you I sat everything up, I was like, this is perfect. Sat it up, had the bag there. It was like perfect. Why did I have people calling me like, oh my God, I knew it. You got your candles in Sephora. I gotta go buy one. All of a sudden, I had my ex calling me, and he was like, yeah, one of the girls had told me that they saw that you got your candles in Sephora. I'm like, no, I just posted that for motivation, like my vision board for myself. And he was like, no, she said that you had a whole thing in Sephora, like she saw a picture of your stuff in Sephora. I was like, see what I'm saying? This is how I know my stuff is that good, and I've crafted it, because they really believed it was there. That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. Ever since then, I was like, yeah, it's time to go hard. It's time to go hard. The only person stopping me is me. The only person stopping you is you. But I'm not going to say there's not going to be days where you're not going to feel like down and out. Shoot, there's probably going to be months that you don't get one sale. And if you do get a sale, there'll probably be someone complaining about something. How are you going to handle that? How are you going to handle when someone says, yeah, your product sucks? What do you do? Do you go in a corner and cry about it and then just shut down? No. You apologize. You figure out a way to make it right. And you keep it moving and get better. You learn from that experience. You think I haven't had nobody, complain about me or, complain about my price? Literally had a guy buy a candle, okay? He went on my website. Went on the website, put the candle that he wanted, and then got the candle and was upset because apparently he didn't like the candle because he realized that he didn't like the smell of, I guess, whatever, vanilla. I think he said he hated vanilla, but the candle was vanilla. It even had it in the description. He was like, yeah, I forgot I hate vanilla candles. I think he just wanted to leave a bad review on my website. Now, why would you order a vanilla candle and then say you forgot that you hated the smell of vanilla? Now, I could have easily just shut down and just been like, oh my God, I got a bad review. I'm going to quit. No, I apologized to him and I was like, okay, well, I could swap it out. You can send it back to me and I could give you, another candle of your choosing. He was like, no, it's fine. I just know that I just don't like that smell, but thanks. You can't argue sometimes. You're not going to win. He definitely goes to the Hate Players Club. It's given a day. It literally was given a Dave Chappelle skit. I was like, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. I was like, did he really just order a can of vanilla? It even had, the first line said vanilla. This is why reading is fundamental sometimes, This is why I'm so OCD with my descriptions. I'm like, I need to describe it out. I need it to be in depth. I take the time to draft up what it smells like. But again, it is kind of hard whenever you have something that you're supposed to smell, trying to sell it online. Unlike going into the store, you can go in and smell it. Of course, you can go in and smell it, see what it smells like, make a decision. You can, get a whiff of it. Can't do that online. So now it's more visual. It's a visual thing. it's a trusting thing. It's a building a community thing. It's a word of mouth thing, you know? Also, people trust you more when you're like in big stores. People trust you more. No matter how much I say I have a website, a nice website too. It's not like no rinky dink website. Like I actually put my work in, you know? No matter how much you say you got a website, people be like, where can I buy these candles again? Yeah, you go to my website. Oh, okay. Where do I gotta go again? Okay, I have a website. Oh, okay. Is you on Amazon? Okay. But if you were to put it on Amazon, people would trust it a lot more. You know what? You can buy my candles on Amazon. Amazon, you say? You know what? I got Prime. Let me go ahead and see what you talk about on Amazon. And that's why I'm putting my candles on Amazon, even though I do have to pay them a percentage. It's just you got to work with the people. So, give or take. Have you thought about Etsy? I feel like I'm the only one typing in the chat. You probably are. I'm not even going to lie to you. A lot of times people just come in, they just want to see what's going on, and you know, it's okay. It's me and you, Dezu. We talking and we engaging. We enjoying the vibes. You know, we know what time it is. Honestly, I appreciate the engagement. I know sometimes people probably just get nervous or they just don't know what to say or they're just trying to figure me out, especially if they're new and they're coming in. So welcome in. By the way, I'm Crystal Marie, and this channel basically is about beauty and business. Tonight it is about business. As you can see, the title is CMWM. So making candles with me, which is a short little acronym. But if it says get ready with me, the acronym of GRWM, that means we're just doing beauty. So I'll do a live every day, and in the morning I probably will go live and I'll have my little beauty segment where I'm getting dressed, I do my makeup, I go to work because I still work. I'm still a working woman until I make it big. I'll still be working then, but yeah, so if you're joining in, welcome in. And I'm just going over my business and just talking while I'm preparing for an event that I have coming up next week, and just giving kind of like some insights on the things that I've learned along the way, and the troubles and the trials and the hurdles and the adversity that I've experienced, so you don't have to go through it if you have a business, or even if you're interested in making candles yourself or skincare or whatever the case may be. I'm here to be honest and transparent. So only thing I ask is just like, you know, if you like what I'm saying or you disagree with anything I'm saying, just like the live. It just keeps YouTube knowing like, hey, like, we appreciate you coming up here, spending your time. You could have just not been up here and you could have cried on your lonesome. But instead you came up here and you decided to share your journey. So let me go ahead and just at least like it. That's all. That's all I ask. Honestly, I really be asking for too much. I don't be asking for too much. So yeah, so I'm just wiping them out. I've already cleaned them, but I like to do a little extra cleaning on them just to make sure there's no dust or anything in them. So when I get ready to pour the wax, nothing will get stuck inside the jar. And I just like to keep the vibes nice here. So again, if you're new here, we just try to keep it nice and copacetic, kind of relaxing. I feel like throughout the day it's kind of hectic, so it's nice to find a little space where you can come and just relax and just watch someone work on their business. She's like my baby. Sometimes the little stickers like to get a little bit crazy. Am I pouring the wax tonight? No, I'm not going to pour the wax tonight because I do want to get up early in the morning. So I'll probably get up around like 6 o'clock, probably even a little bit earlier than that. But tomorrow I will be pouring 1 cent tomorrow. So I'll be up here pouring 1 cent tomorrow, and I'll be doing some wax melts as well as some marshmallow balm. So candles, wax melts, and marshmallow bombs for just one smell. So I have 18 smells, scents, but I'll have to do them in a batch. So each scent has 20 candles to each one that I just decided to do 20 because it's just too much after that. So I decided to do 20 jars of So Fresh and So Clean. So then I'm going to make 20 wax melts for So Fresh and So Clean. And then I'm going to make a whole batch of marshmallow bombs. And remember, each one gets 4. So I have to do a whole thing of that. And then I'll just go from there. So I'm going to be a little busy, and a reminder that every one that I do for the marshmallow bombs, they have their own correlating color for the marshmallow bombs. So I have to do a green one, I have to do a blue one, I have to do a red one, I have to do a pink one, I have to do a black one, I have to do a yellow one to match with that smell as well as with the color of the jar. So it's a lot. And I have an itinerary that I have to abide by, because if I don't, I'm going to go crazy. And then I'm just going to say, bump it, I'm not doing the event. I'm not going. Cut the lights. Cut the lights. No more. So you get to see what I go through. And then you'll see like why I'm like, I can't go to every event that someone asks me to go to. And then at one point I was thinking, maybe I can open up a store. The crazy part about it is, 2 years ago, I actually was talking to some realtors, and I went to go view some buildings and found a great spot here in the town center in Virginia Beach area. Really nice. Kind of pricey, but I was going to pay it. I think it was like at the time like $23.50, I believe, for the building. And I was going to just rent it out and turn it into a whole thing where you can come in, make your own candle. You can have a date night. You can sip some wine. You can, my friend's photographer, I was going to ask her and have her do the photography. Hi, Sabrina. Oh my gosh. Good evening, Business Barbie. How are you? Oh my gosh. Daisy, I was going to do that. I was going to do it, but yeah, no, I changed my mind. And then the crazy part of it, this is before anybody was doing it, okay? The realtors, you said I'll fly over there for real. The realtors were like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till your opening night. They were like, oh, I'm going to invite my friends. Like literally they were excited, okay? They were excited for me to open up the business. I'm doing good, Sabrina. I'm doing well. Just working. We're over here praying and just giving each other positive insight and motivating each other in our businesses and our plans in life. Can you believe the week is almost over? Already it's going to be Wednesday. We're already at hump day. I don't know what's going on, honey. Christmas is right around the corner, okay? Right around the corner. But yeah, so they were like, we can't wait for you to open up your candle bar. I was gonna call it the 757 candle bar because I live in the 757 area, which is a zip code, by the way. And I'm so glad I didn't do that, because now everybody and their mama has a candle bar here. Like even the plant house, and I get plants from there, they have like a candle night, like where they take like the plant jars that people use and don't use anymore, and like they just make candles with them, and they have like a little candle night. And I'm like kind of glad that I didn't start my candle thing. And I'm not saying that like it's still a bad idea. It's just $23.50, and that's not including like supplies and stuff. I would literally have to be like slanging candles, like when I can just keep that money and invest it into my business and work on getting my candles into the stores like I want to anyways. The big goal is to get my candles into Sephora, into Ulta. I'm not worried about having a storefront. If people really want to buy a candle or they really want to like support me, they can go on my website that I carefully construct and work on very hard. You know what I'm saying? I love your live. I love your lives. I kicked my man to the living room so I can enjoy your live in peace. Not you kicked him to the you said get out. Me and Crystal gotta talk. He probably didn't mind. He probably about to go play his game. Is he a gamer? My husband's a gamer, so he probably be like, okay, no problem. You say yes, he talks too much. I feel you on that. Once mine gets to talking when he's on that game, he acts like he can't hear nothing else. Sometimes he forgets to eat. I'd be like, oh my gosh, did you even eat anything? Not yet. I was waiting for you to cook something. You was waiting for me. Sir, you know I don't eat like that. I be forgetting to eat. How you gonna ask a person that forgets to eat to make you something to eat because you forgot to eat? We just gonna be both hungry. We gonna be skinny in this house. We losing weight over here because we busy. Honestly, I actually ate my first meal, like a real good meal today. And I don't know how to feel about it. And honestly, it wasn't really the healthiest thing. It was just because my son had soccer practice and we were out. And I was like, oh, does that mean I have to dirty dishes tonight? I just cleaned the kitchen and washed all the dishes. We don't like to eat out like that, but mommy went to Chick-fil-A. Why this boy ate 3 little nuggets and he's talking about this might be TMI, y'all, sorry. He's talking about something, I'm gonna have explosive diarrhea. I was like, why? He was like, because we're eating fast food. He was like, my body doesn't know how to handle this. Mind you, he's 8. Boy, get out of here. Any other little 8-year-old would be like, yes, chicken nuggets. He's talking about some, my body just doesn't know how to handle this. Why he go running upstairs talking about some, oh my gosh, it's running straight through me. I'm like, I'm sorry, mommy did not cook tonight. I was like, I'll cook tomorrow. I have such a bougie little kid. Like, this boy loves like Mediterranean salads and stuff like that. Like, he's such a healthy eater, but I can't complain. I like that. He'd be like, did this have red 40 in it? You're eating candy with red 40? Wow. That's crazy. He'll be like, that kid's acting bad, probably because his parents allow him to have a bunch of red 40. I'm like, don't say that out loud. Don't say that out loud. Okay, kids are hilarious. But mine be acting like a whole old man. I'm like, boy, you're 8. Sabrina, let me tell you the story while I'm wicking this. Let me tell you the story about what he told me. So he was at his dad's house and he came back. And we're sitting at the table and we're eating. And I'm looking at his shirt. And I'm like, why does your shirt have like a blowhole in like the armpit part? Did that just happen? Or did you go to school with this big crater in your shirt? You talking about something, oh, that was there all day. I'm sorry, what? He was like, yeah, they was roasting me at school so bad that they were roasting me with the kids in other classes that weren't even in my class. I'm sorry, why would your dad put that shirt on you? He was like, I don't know. I don't think he saw the hole in it. I'm like, bro, mind you, the shirt was cute. It kind of looked like a Yeezy shirt, like kind of distressed. That's why I bought it, because I was like, ooh, it looks real modern, like, you know, it looked like something that would be a $700 shirt without the holes though. So he was like, yeah, they was roasting me. They was like, yo, look at him with his hole in his shirt. I was like, so what'd you say? He was like, I ain't say nothing. I just let them talk. I was like, so you didn't say anything to them talking about you? He was like, nah. I was like, you didn't even tell me anything until I brought it up. He was like, I didn't think about it. This boy is so unbothered. He don't care. I was like, well, next time if they bring it up, I was like, you can just say that it was a Yeezy. And he was like, what's that? I was like, it's a Yeezy dupe. He was like, okay, I'll just say that. He was like, I'm just going to tell them y'all so worried about the wrong things. Y'all worried about clothes when you really need to be worried about school. I was like, you know what? You ate that. You ate that. That's even a better answer than I could have said, my son. You're right. He said, y'all worried about the wrong things. You worried about clothes when y'all need to be worried about your school. This is out of the words of an 8-year-old's mouth. Okay. I'm over here talking about something. You can just tell him Miss Yeezy. He like, nah, you don't have to do all that. A hole is a hole. It happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't pressed. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I mean, it kind of do go kind of hard though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the hole do look kind of cool. Okay. He put me in my place. I was like, well, maybe it's not good to lie. I do be telling him not to lie. So maybe he had to remind me, like, Ma, what I gotta lie for? I was like, well, just make sure you check your clothes next time. I feel like every time he come from his dad's house, something happened. His Crocs that got chewed up by a dog. Something always going wrong. I'm like, what's happening? I'm actually getting through this kind of fast. I'm kind of shocked. I thought I was going to be up here all night, but I guess this is what happens when you're just up here chatting and talking. We moving through this quite quickly, and I'm not going to complain about it. I hope tomorrow I go through this as fast with the mixing and the pouring of the wax like I did today. Do your specs have numbers? So these are like my little like mixing gargles that I use. These are actually like the hospital type style gargles. So like when I'm dealing with stuff like this, like oils and stuff and like waxes and stuff like that, I like to wear these so nothing splashes up into my face. My daughter is the same way. I care more than she does. I know these kids, Sabrina, these kids nowadays, they do not care like we, like, I told my son, I was like, baby, let me tell you, if I was your age and those kids tried to roast me, I would literally be calling my mom immediately to bring me a change of clothes. Like, immediately. He was like, why? I'm like, because I care what people think. You said you're the coolest person to talk to. You think so, Karthik? You're so sweet, Karthik. Thank you. Let me tell you though, I think the older I get though, I'm not gonna say that I don't have a filter, because I still have a really good filter, because I keep a lot of things in my head. Because honey, if some of these thoughts were to be released, if some of these thoughts were to be released, I don't know, y'all actually might like me even more. I don't know. I'll just kind of be that one friend that's like, she crazy. She just be saying all kind of crazy. But then I would definitely be put in a box of like the aggressive friend. And I know somebody that is kind of like the aggressive friend, and it worked out for a little bit, but after a while, when you're friends with somebody that's like kind of aggressive, it kind of becomes too much, especially when you're just kind of like the chill person. And me, I'm like a chill person, so that like aggression, I've actually had a few friends that were kind of like aggressive friends, you know, like you can tell they truly love you, like they love you so much, it's kind of controlling a little bit, and it just became too much after a while. I had to like distance myself, because I was just like, yeah, I feel like a baby sis, like you're baby sissing me or something. Like, I don't like that. You make some impression videos. You can make some impression videos, some comedy type. Yeah, you know what, Karthik, I would put that on my Crystal Vlogs channel. So I have one up there with me and my son. We did a little video. I'm thinking about putting more videos up there with him, but being like that one mom, like mom type of videos, because the last video I did like that, it did kind of good, you know, it went kind of good when we were in the store. I think we were in TJ Maxx, and he was recording while I was in the store, and I was just kind of like judging all the stuff in the store, and I was like, oh honey, that's not real Swarovski. That's literally just glass. Like, I'm literally just being like myself. And it was like that one friend that thinks she's really super bougie, but she's not. Because we all know that friend. She swears she bougie, but honey, girl, if you can go sit down somewhere. You said I love Heavenly Help Desk. Ah, Sabrina, I swear I'm working on an episode. Once I get all this inventory set for this event coming next week, me and one of the other girls that I've been talking to, she's gonna do the Hell's Reception. We're gonna release something for the Heavenly Help Desk special. So I'm kind of excited about it. It's like my little fun thing to do, you know. You just never know. And then I'm gonna be incorporating, of course, like other people into it. So my biggest thing is to eventually get people to call in, get people to like engage. And that's the biggest thing. Because remember, it's a call center. So the more people want to call in, makes it even funnier. I want it to be a call-in show, basically. So it's still a show, but it's a call-in show. Like, I want real phone calls. Videos should be made on viewers' perspective. What drives viewers? I know, Karthik. Tell me, honey, what drives them? I want to know. Because I can never tell these days. I don't know what they be into anymore. And honestly, I just feel like the type of person I am, I don't know if it's hard for people to read me or if I make people feel uncomfortable, but I'm starting to realize, I think in real life, when I'm around people, I think my personality is big, and I think that makes people feel uncomfortable. And I don't think it's either they like me or they don't know how to take me, or they just kind of get like quiet around me and they just kind of like let me do my thing. I don't know anymore. Like, one of my coworkers, she's super sweet. I have no problems with her. And like, I think we were just doing something simple. Like, I think we were just turning some keys in or something, and something came up and she was like, oh girl, you'll do fine. You have a big bubbly personality. You're fine. I was like, do I? I was like, I feel like I'm kind of quiet at work. Like, I mean, I still talk, of course. I engage with my peers. She was like, no, you're definitely not what you think you are. I'm like, really? She was like, no, girl, your personality is like very big. I'm like, that's weird. Because I'm not even at full peak right now. I'm literally giving y'all maybe 2%. I'm giving you guys 2%. You said, actually, your videos are very good, but I still don't get why you don't have thousands of viewers. Me neither, Karthik. I guess in God's timing, you know? But honestly, at this point, I kind of look at it like, viewers don't equal money right now. So until we get in the money, or we get in these sales, I'm gonna keep going to work. I'm gonna keep coming up here and being positive. I did, however, get my first little, and it's nothing crazy, on Amazon. I've been going live on Amazon. I did kind of get my first little sponsorship offer. This company just sent to me. I haven't had a chance to really review it, but it's legit. It's like, a little something. It's a little commission. So I'm like, I mean, apparently, I'm doing a little something on Amazon. I got somebody that wants to, give me a little sponsorship ambassador thing in the meantime, in between time. But we're not forgetting about my business, okay? I got to make this money on the back end, but I ain't going nowhere, okay? Thank you, Sabrina. It's nothing crazy. So when you see me up here, that's why I be like, okay, Amazon Live is over here, girl. I got to get the money too. So I'm going to work during the day. I'm making candles, and I'm over here. I'm over here hustling on Amazon. And just don't wait till I get back on TikTok. I honestly just kind of been taking a break for TikTok. I'm not gonna lie though, I was making money. Every time I went up on TikTok, baby, TikTok was giving the checks. I just haven't been up there. And I don't, honestly, TikTok scares me now. They're so sensitive up there. I mean, you can literally get in trouble by just breathing the wrong way. Someone's upset. That's right, Sabrina. Amen. I'm gonna claim that. Amen. I was saying earlier, I don't think you was up here, but I was saying how I have moments where I just kind of like break down and I cry and I'm trying to get emotional because ill. I just have moments where I'll just be like in my car, like example today, picking my son up from soccer practice, and I was just in the car, and on the way there, I just literally broke down in tears. Like just breaking down in tears for, you know, just the thought of like, what if it don't work out? You know, what if I did all this, what if I put all this time and this money and this patience and this belief and this prayer and hard work and dedication, and I had to do things I didn't want to do. Then I'm like, girl, boo. It's gonna work out. It just has to work out. Why would it not work out? Because what are you talking about? My God, he said he will. Okay, he said he will. Speaking of that, oh my God, it came around full force. I just got a message delivered to my brain right now. Right now, I just got a message this morning. If you go to my live, I opened the Bible because I told y'all I have not been reading my Bible in the morning. I go to church every Sunday, but I have not been reading my Bible every morning. And today was the day I decided to crack that bad boy open, and I read a verse, and it was about the lady, the Shunammite lady, who wanted a child. She had the child hit his head. He said his head was hurting, and then he died. And then she went and found the guy up on the donkey. She was racing to the guy, and the guy came over, and then he like breathed life into her, to the son, and then the son came alive. The message was, be patient. I told you I'm gonna give it to you. Wow, that's crazy. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite jar. Look at that. Look at that drip. Mind you, I paint every single one, so no jar is the same. I've never seen your TikToks as this band in India. Oh yeah, you did tell me that, Karthik. I'm sorry. How many subscribers you have on TikTok? 17.8K. It would be more if I just go up there. I just, you know. I've never had a TikTok. My attention span is too long. Girl, you would be up there doom scrolling. And that's another reason why I'm not up there. Because the only time I'm up there now is when I post a video from my YouTube live and my Amazon live. Other than that, I'm not up there no more. You will be like this all day. Your brain will be brain rot. Yeah, Karthik, it's monetized. You said never break down. I felt sad to hear it. Aw, Karthik, you're so sweet. You would be so cool if you was over here in America. I would be sending you something for free. I'd be like, Karthik, the coolest. That's my type of people. Y'all, let me tell y'all how Karthik is so cool. Like, you know, you can just like people that you never met, you can just tell that they genuinely care. Like, Karthik went over on my Amazon live on the first day that I went up there, and he was like, I was like, yeah, I just need people to show me love, y'all. I'm on YouTube live, and then I'm on Amazon live because I'm trying to build my platform over there. And like I said, Amazon has a live, so if you have a business, go on Amazon live and start streaming. I'm telling you, it'll work out. He's over there. I mean, I told him, I said, that one finger is gonna be so strong because you one man band. I mean, held it down, POP. Held it down for me over there. That's what I'm talking about. No, I appreciate you. I told my husband, I told him, I was like, I got my first little ambassadorship over on Amazon. It's nothing crazy, but he was like, "Oh, babe, that's so good. I'm proud of you." I be feeling like he a proud dad sometimes. Okay, Karthik is a real one for that. I was like, you don't find him like that, honey, at all. I was like, I gotta do something for Karthik. What? You can get mail, right? You said I'm smiling wide. Good. Karthik, are you at work? I know you said you were working. I don't know if you're at work right now, though. Also, I have this mic coming in, so I'm super excited. So I can have my mic here, and then like I can start stalking. So when I walk away from the camera, I can stalk up and y'all can hear me still. Because I was listening to some of my audio and I noticed like it kind of goes in and goes out. So I was like, let me just buy this mic. But what I did was I bought the adapter. It's like a 35mm to TRSS adapter. Because you know, iPhone decided to go back to the USB-C. Like, why would they do that? Ooh, preparing for a promotional exam. Okay, Karthik, but you got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and claim that for you. You got that. You definitely got it. There's no way you don't have it. I can't see nobody else but you getting it. Seriously. If they don't give it to you, what's wrong with them? Do they even care about their employees? Just saying. Because I know you're one of the best ones. You welcome. That's right. Claim that, Karthik. Claim that. All right. So I'm trying to decide tomorrow's look for my live tomorrow. How I'm going to go to work. I feel like I kind of been bland at work. So I need to spice it up and remind the people. And when I say people, it's just me in my head because I'm the main character in my own life. I'm the main character in my life and I want to dress up. That's right. We're celebrating your promotion next time, Karthik. That's right. We're gonna have a party. Karthik, we need you to make sure you come back and you give us let us know once you get it. And we're gonna have a party for you. We're gonna have a party here. I'm gonna turn the party lights on because these turn into party lights. We're gonna turn a song on and we're gonna have a dance party. Okay. We're gonna have a dance party for Karthik. What am I making? I'm making candles for this is my business. So this is just a little business segment before I go to bed tonight because I have to prep them for tomorrow. So this is called wicking. So I'm just wicking them. This is the last of the wicks that I need to wick, and then I'll be able to pour them. So tomorrow we'll be actually getting into pouring the candles. I thought you was going to sleep. I can't go to sleep until I finish these out, Santana. Oh, you mean for my last live? I was putting Yeko to sleep, but not me. No, you're good people, Karthik. Continue to have that kind heart that you have. It's so rare. It's so rare. You know, God favors people like that. You said I had my pandemic club like me? Oh, so you was clubbing in the house? Let me find out you had your own little house parties. You did karaoke or anything? You said I could have been here instead of watching these dumb shorts. Yeah, we could have been here. We've been talking about a lot of things. See, was you on TikTok? You did? Oh, Sabrina. Okay. Do you do karaoke? I love a good karaoke, honey. No, YouTube. Oh, yeah, YouTube. You can doom scroll up on YouTube too. It's like the algorithm knows what you like, and it'll just put a whole bunch of it up there. And then next thing you know, 3 hours to go by, your eyeballs is burning, and now you got to go to sleep. And now you got to set your alarm 20 times, and you still don't hear it. You got to set the alarm on the phone that you don't even really use like that as a backup, just in case. I'm not talking from personal experience, so. Karaoke, costume party, yard party. Sabrina, honey, I'm coming over, friend. What you need? You need a mixer? What you got, friend? You said, dang, so this a factory? Yeah, Crafty Cowboy, this is what this is. I know when you be seeing me on live, it looks like it's a little beauty space, but really it's my factory. Pretty soon this whole wall will just be nothing but candles. So that's why when I told you I was rebranding, I've been in the kitchen whipping. My Instagram algorithm gave me some wicked things to watch yesterday. I don't even want to know, Karthik. I know you was like, no, I know. Let me go. Where the holy oil at? I hear you guys got it kind of hard though on Instagram. I be feeling for y'all because I hear like y'all get like recommendations and stuff that I don't even want to see. I'm like, ooh, I don't get that. I get stuff like vacations, calling your husband every time something goes wrong. Those are things I get, and it's probably because I literally only use Instagram to send funny memes to my friends and him. That's pretty much it. And then my Instagram, my business Instagram, and it's just like business stuff, so. You got a new dog? Congratulations. Her name is Stella. That is such a pretty name. Aww. What color is she? You said you only get fans. Santana, what you mean you only get fans? Like people that like you? Like fans or like ceiling fans? Like, what are you talking about? You know Auntie a little old. You said you like a dog or a cat. I'm not too really fond on cats. I'm not judging them. It's just, I don't really know much about them. So I would choose a dog. Oh, I heard something beeping. I was like, what is that beeping noise? She is a yellow Labrador and Border Collie mix. I've seen one up close. She sounds so pretty, Crafty Cowboy. I'm happy for you. Got your new baby. What, the dog's head? You have a weird urge to hug dog's head. That's just because you like doggies. That's a lot. Honestly, though, you're not the only one, though. Like, a lot of people, like, just love dogs so much, they kind of, like, forget, like, they kind of just, like, zone out. I don't know the word for it, but they kind of just, like, zone out. And dogs are always loyal. Cats purr only when food. Yeah, that's the only thing with, cats are moody. Like my friend, she like has cats. Okay, like my friend, she has cat. She has like was it a lizard? No, it's not a lizard. What's the dragons? It's like it's not a big dragon. It's a dragon though. It's kind of big. It's like from here to here. She has that thing. She feeds it like worms and like roaches and stuff like that, like water bugs. Every time I see, yeah, she has a chameleon. Every time I see a dog and their owner, I talk to the dog before I talk to the owner. They're probably used to it, especially if they have a cute dog. They're probably like, of course, she's gonna get the attention, and that's fine. It felt weird not having a dog for 3 weeks. My whole life I've had a dog, and then Bruno died. I remember, I think you came up here and told us, Crafty Cowboy. It changes colors. Karthik, what reptile is it? Is it a Komodo dragon? It can't be a Komodo dragon because it's not that big. She has a big one though. It's like a big fat reptile and it's big. And she has it as a pet. And I'm like, girl, what are you, Ace Ventura? Owner is offended. You be speaking gibberish to it, huh, Sabrina? Who's a good doggy? Who's a good dog? Me, when I see dogs, I do comment though. I be like, oh my god, you're so cute. Oh, hi, how are you doing? Just like you, Sabrina. I get what you're saying. I totally get it. Okay, well then it's not a Komodo dragon. Never mind, she don't have a Komodo dragon. It's not illegal because I seen a girl on TikTok and she had a Komodo dragon. And I follow her because she got a Komodo dragon. A Komodo dragon is wild. Santana, I really do. Baby, you're taking your human outside? I'm screaming. That was cute, Sabrina. I'm gonna have to use that. You're taking your human outside? Oh, look at you. I want a honey badger. Wait, aren't those like aggressive? Aren't honey badgers like aggressive? No. Komodo dragons can also kill a water buffalo with one bite from their venomous teeth. I don't know. Maybe she like had it like trained or something. I don't know. But she got it when it was a baby, and like she like lets it sit in the bathtub if it wants a bath or something. I don't know, or like some water. Off-brand Wolverines? No, sir. I'm gonna pass on that. You want a Wolverine? What are you, part of Marvel? Is it Marvel? Or is that DC? One of them. Anyways. Iguana! That's what she got, Sabrina. Oh my God, girl, I fried every single particle in my brain, honey. Oh, it's X-Men? Okay, that's what I meant. I meant X-Men, my bad. Oh, it's Marvel? Y'all got me all over the place. My brain is working overtime. We're gonna put my baby in the front. This is my favorite one. If somebody orders a blue one, I'm gonna send you this one. This is my favorite. She's so pretty. I just love the drip. It's the art for me. Honey badgers are fighters. Amazing animals. Plus they don't care who or what is a threat. Marvel. They be having their own universe. Honey badgers are one of the strongest bites in the animal kingdom. Oof. I don't want to deal with none of that. I know. Isn't it pretty? Look at that drip. Look at my drip. That's so cute. Isn't it pretty? I like it because no other candle has that. Like, I painted all these, but none of them have that drip like that one. This blue one doesn't. Where's the purple one at? Look, no purple one does. This is pretty too, though. Thank you, Karthik. Tasmanian devils can singly bite through a bone. Oh my God. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you. All right, so now I'm just gonna line them up while we're up here. I'm just gonna line them up for a little bit. And I gotta be careful because I'm on my little vanity chair that I put together, and I do not be putting stuff together. So if this breaks and it falls while I'm on live and I don't get up, somebody call 911. Okay? Somebody call 911. Shawty is on the floor. Oh, she not gonna get up. She probably broke her hip. She a auntie. Oh. Them things look so good. Thank you, Santana. You see, I be working hard, honey. Just wait till they're filled and they're finally done and they have the marshmallow bombs on top. It's gonna look so nice. You can put some positive messages in your candle. Ooh. What you talking about, Karthik? Like write something in there? Somebody else said if I order one, can I get a personal signature on it? I'm like, well, the paint job is kind of like my personal signature, but I think he meant like I want a real like I want you to really sign it. I'm like, you would want that? I mean, okay, that's kind of cool too, but I don't know, it's kind of like low-key flattering. I'm not gonna hold you. Thank you, Santana. I promise when they're done and the whole thing comes together, chef's kiss. I can't wait to do this photo shoot. The photo shoot is gonna be everything. Then I can really focus on like the analytics because next year I'm going so hard. Like I want to go to one of these Canton, I want to go to a Canton market event. And if y'all don't know what the Canton market event is, it's basically in China. They have sometimes in New York, but it's in China. And you go to China and you get to deal with all the vendors that produce like the jars, that produce like custom everything. I'm talking about Joe Malone, Dippity Q, Your Bath and Body Works. They go to the Cantons. Like they go there and they find custom vendors where no one can replicate their jar. No one can get the same anything. I'm gonna go there. That's the goal. That's my big goal, is to go to China to one of the Canton festivals so I can get something custom for my brand that's trademark and nobody can copy me. That's why I started off with my jars. No one can copy me with these, but I want a product that I can extend that's one of a kind and nobody really can't copy me then. On the back, some positive message with, but maybe I'm wrong. Karthik, no, that's a good idea. I actually like that idea. Mark Zuckerberg versus Musk. Who's winning the brand? Ooh, that's a tough one. Probably might say ouch after the first punch. The fight would be disputed. You said you should make a Trump candle when he wins. Oh, I would make some money then, wouldn't I? Some mold for different shapes of jars. Yeah. The plan is to get bigger ones, like big fat baby ones, but I want them in matte black. So, because you know my colors are black and white. So the plan is to get maybe like a matte black, but like a big jar with the initials on it. And then maybe some white ones. Mark Zuck, he dabbles in jujitsu. Oh, jujitsu, he got it. Okay, trademarks are the money. That's where I'm moving into, honey. We're talking about trademarks now? Yeah, legit. I dibble and dabble in Google food. I'm screaming. Look, I'm a master in Google flu myself, honey. I'm the research queen when it comes to the Google. You need a random fact? Hold on, give me 1 second. Did you know that in 2009, whales have been discovered? Just random facts for no reason. I love a good random fact. Is that candle aloe flavored? Why does that sound familiar? Is that from a video? Or is it because it's green? What's that flavor candle? You mean smell? No, I mean flavor. Okay. There was a girl, she said something like that. I think she was talking about like a body wash, and she was like, and the flavor of this body wash, and everybody was going in up on her. They was like, flavor? She was like, you know what I meant. Okay. Yes, we did, girl. We just giving you a hard time. You said it sound like Forrest Gump. Okay, Sabrina, put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game. Baby, we going home with that car. We going home with the money. We going home with that random air fryer they was trying to give away. We winning. The whole family, we putting the family on. Don't play with us. Okay. Y'all know who out here making the money though? Low key and nobody talk about it. Y'all want to know? I'm gonna tell y'all. The people that are private aides for these people that are retired, like they're not even real nurses. Okay, these are just the people that are like just chilling with people all day because these people retired and they just need somebody to watch them because their hips going a little bit bad. You know what I'm saying? But they still can. They're still well off to do. Y'all don't understand. These ladies, they don't even be having no license. Okay, they just be getting paid just to chill at the crib with these rich people. I'm not lying to y'all. I know way too many ladies that be cashing $2,500 every 2 weeks, sometimes every week, from their employer, and all they gotta do is sit in the house and watch Jeopardy with them. I be like, girl, she like candles? She got a sister? Like, what are you talking about? Crazy. I'm not lying to y'all. I can't make this up. I've been seeing it with my own 2 eyes. I got a lot of purple over here. You got Coke. Wait. Best movie, We Were Soldiers, American Sniper. Those are such man movies. You got Coconut Candle. You got Red Velvet Rose Candle. So on, so forth. I got all the scents, honey. Mind you, all my candles are named after songs. It's a play upon songs. So if you go on my website and read the scents, you'll be like, wait, that's a song. Mm-hmm. You see what I did there? I'm just lining them up though. So tomorrow I could be prepared. I have eaten 3 to 4 pizzas in my whole life. What? Karthik, why is it so expensive? Y'all got tomatoes. Y'all got bread, flour. Y'all got meat and cheese. You can make that at the crib. That's it, Karthik. We're gonna teach you how to make a pizza, honey. You're not missing out on much though, but what? Pizza here, you can get like, if you trying to be cheap or something, you know what I'm saying? If you go on a budget, you can get like a little Caesars for like $5, but they say it's $5, but really it's like $7 after tax. But you can get a whole pie from like Little Caesars. Now your stomach might be tore up and it's not the best quality. But if you're looking for like a good quality pizza where I'm at, like the little like fancy like pizza spots, you can get like a pie for like, I don't know, $15. That's a pretty decent size, and it got like all the meats on it. But it's a big pie, so you can like cut it up in pieces. Karthik. Oh, Sabrina said write up a monthly bundle subscription and send it to them. Sabrina, you mean like on my website? That's what I'm working on. That it's just I don't want to send it out just yet because I have a photo shoot coming up, so I'm trying to figure out like how I'm going to piece the bundles. Plus I want to add something else to it, so I'm working on my it's kind of like an incense in a sense, because I want to be able to add that to the subscription before I get it set out. I know I'm probably hindering myself and holding myself back, but yeah, the subscriptions, yeah, you're totally right. That's gonna really be like a really good selling point for me, is subscription boxes. I've been like looking into it so hard. Like I'm kind of obsessed lately. I've been so obsessed with my business. It's kind of crazy. You said Guts is hot and ready. Bye, Crafty Cowboy. Have fun with your new doggy. Aww. Have fun with Stella. Mine costs 300 rupees here. $3 is like a luxury here. $15 for a large chicken wing. Yeah. Ooh, a room spray. Yeah, so Sabrina, speaking of room spray, mind you, I do this now. So before I get in bed, I actually have a linen spray for my bed. Like my husband thinks I'm kind of bougie because I am. But before I get in bed, I actually spray my bed down with, I have 2 smells, but one of my favorite ones is this lavender smell that I spray in the bed before we go to bed. And I just spray it on the bed and like spray it on me a little bit. It's really just a linen spray. And then we get in the bed and it's just so clean. It smells so good. So I'm like, I can just create my own. I'm over here spending money on this when I could just create my own. And the one that I'm buying is kind of an off-brand company anyways. Like it's not really that known either. I think that'll be a little good touch, right? Like little linen sprays. Finish with your candle. Yeah, I'm finished wicking them. Tomorrow I will be back up here after work. So tomorrow I have to wake up early, but I don't have to be to work till 1. So I work 1 to 5 tomorrow. But you know, with traffic, honey, I'm probably not going to get here at 6 o'clock. And then I just need to settle in. So I probably will come live around like 7. All right, Little Caesar slapped a little, like a 2nd grade teacher. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna talk bad about Little Caesars because, honey, I remember back in the day before, you know, I started getting a little bit of money. We got Little Caesars at the house. Honey, I'm good. How many flavors in a candle? It just depends on which one you get. Each one is different, so. One candle may have like 5 different types of oils, and then another candle may only have 2, and then another candle may have One, because it's so powerful, especially the ouds. You kind of really just need to be chill with the ouds because you can really overdo it with the ouds. Plus, like the oud oil is so dark and concentrated. If you mix too much of it, it will never get hard. So measuring out the ratio of wax, I have to write down. I have it in my I have a book. It's actually that's my other book. I have a template of how many like ounces every single oil I pour has to go into that specific scent. So roses really smell like oud, oud, oud. It has 0.5 ounces of this and 10 ounces of this and 3 ounces of this, and then it has this many amount of wax. Like, it's a whole thing. Okay, Sabrina. Okay, look, we over here making our own. Okay, because I'm like, I can do all of that and I can just make my own. I keep spending money on it. Like, why don't I just make my own? Like, it's obvious I like it. So, save my coin. You said, I believe every cent in the world would have been made into a candle. I remember I saw a candle that was called a stripper's locker room, and they were selling out like crazy. People were buying them up, and I'm just like, what does that smell like? A Victoria's Secret spade with a little bit of booty juice? Like, why would you buy that? But they were sold out, honey. So I was like, okay. I don't know. Like, why would you buy that? Like, what is that? Like a Bath and Body Works spray with a mist of like feet? Cause you know them feet be getting sweaty in the boobs. Like, I don't know. That was just weird. What time zone? I'm on the East Coast, Sabrina. Super sugar candles will get caramelized after getting finished and babbling. Sugar candles. Yeah. I have a few candles that smell like really sweet. I have a few sweet candles, but I'm so like, I want my candles to be different. I want it to be more upscale. So I have like marmalades and like jams. Like, you want a sugary smell? Okay, well, what about a peachy jam or a persimmon marmalade or apple bourbon, marmalade or a glaze? Like, you gotta like think 10 times. By the way, those are all actual smells I like came up with. Victoria's Secret love spell and cigarettes. No, so serious. Like, why would y'all buy that candle? But they were sold out. So obviously that demographic really liked it. I'm like, is this what it's come to? Do I have to step down to this level? Like, crazy. Candles make me hungry. That means the candle did its job. The candle did its job, honey. But I'm going to go ahead and get off of this live and get ready to go to sleep. As y'all can see, my eyes are getting lower and lower by the second because I'm exhausted. Plus, I'm gonna be back up here anyways in a couple of hours in the morning, doing my makeup and stuff. So remember also the CMWM. So if the live says CMWM, that means that it's candle making with me. So like, get ready with me, but it's candle making with me. And then if it says GRWM, then that means get ready with me, which means I'm probably going to be doing my hair and my makeup. So I've incorporated both because remember, when I started my business, it was a skincare line, and I do plan on extending it back into more of a self-care thing. So it won't just be candles. It will go back into skincare, beauty, So it ties in the long run, it ties in. So me just trying to balance both of them is a little crazy right now. It might seem like you doing this and you doing that. I know, but I promise it's going to come together. It's going to come together. You said I'm about to go on Instagram. Have fun with that. You said it smells like broken promises and degree lavender deodorant. Sabrina, hold on. You way too good at knowing this. Friend, you can tell me, you know what I'm saying? How was it, girl, when you was working? I'm just joking. I was searching candle ASMR. It's not there in YouTube. Maybe a new thing to explore. Keyword is ASMR to be discoverable. Y'all, before I go, could y'all see me doing like a candle ASMR? Like all my candle makings, get ready with me. Candle making with me. Hi, Charles. Charles, you would come in as I'm about to leave. You was a bartender in the club? Okay, you know what? We on the same page. We on the same page. Especially with the broken promises, honey. With the broken promises, Sabrina, we're not missing out on anything. You said, I need to support your business. Charles, I would love if you did. If you want to come up here tomorrow, I know you're busy, but I'm actually going to be pouring the candles tomorrow. So you can see what I do. You can always replay, so you can see what I did today. So I just wicked every single candle, and all these are all wicked. So now I have to prepare to mix the oils and get the wax ready. But tomorrow I'm only going to be pouring one scent. I have to do the wax melts, I have to do the marshmallow bombs, and I'm just going to pour the scents for that specific jar. And then the rest of this week, I'm going to be going in overtime. I'm going to try to have my friend come help me because I have an event that I have to have all these jars prepared for with the candle waxes, with the wax melts and the marshmallow bombs. And then I have to have little sample sides ready. Like, it's so much. It's so much. You said ASMR would be great, but we would be cracking up. That's what I'm saying. Like, and you know, I like to talk. So as soon as I read something funny, I'm gonna be like, y'all, and I'll be like, oh wait, I'm sorry, I have to be quiet. Oh my god, it's my problem, Brianna. Oh my gosh, that's right, Charles. Better late than never. Oh my goodness, Brianna, I was just about to get off of here. Oh my gosh. I've been up here for, what's 117 minutes? 7, 8, 9, 10. So an hour and 30 something minutes? Almost an hour and 40 minutes. Oh my God, I've been up here working and running my mouth. Y'all kept me busy. I ain't gonna hold you. You said I knew I was late. Sorry, girl, no, you're fine. You came at the right time. No, Brianna, you were fine. I promise, babe. Look, we are too funny to be whispering. I'm not even gonna hold you. And then I'm talking about putting a mic up to me. Child, y'all gonna be hearing all kind of noises from me trying to contain my laughter. Y'all should have seen on the other live. I think I was laughing so much. It was me, Nick. I think it was Dazu. I was talking to Dazu and Nick was up there. I choked, y'all. I literally was on live choking, like so bad that I almost spilled. And I had a white outfit on. I spit it out almost all over my outfit. I would have had to change. Almost 2 hours. Oh my gosh. You say your voice would be great in ASMR. You think so? You know, it's so crazy. I feel like I'm so country. Like my voice, I feel like you have a sultry voice. You think so? I feel like my voice is like a country girl from the sticks or something like that. I don't know. But then I have moments too, though. I'd be like, where's this accent coming from? Dazu is hilarious. Okay, he be having me cracking up. Like real good people. That's what I like. I like when I come up here and I see familiar names and I'm like, okay, I love y'all. Like, you, Sabrina, Karthik, Brianna, Charles, like Dazu, what is it? Was it Cowboy? Do you still eat red pepper at night? Honey, I love me a red pepper and hummus any day. Actually, I'm hungry now. I wish I had a red pepper, bell pepper right now. I would eat it. It has to be cold though. I don't like it when they're hot. I like a nice, crisp, crunchy. It could be a yellow pepper. It could be an orange pepper. It could be a red pepper. As long as it's a pepper. Mm-mm-mm. And you got some hummus. What we talking about? Let me stop. I'm getting delusional. I'm talking crazy. I'm a lady of the Lord. I'm over here getting delusional over some peppers. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and head on out. Your girl is tired. You know how when you get real tired, your eyes start burning? You be trying to stay up. Like, this be me, like, especially if I'm on, like, a binge. This is why I don't be on TikTok like that no more. Like, if you want to binge and you scrolling and you be like, no, I gotta see what else they talking about. Your eyes be burning. You be rubbing them. Oh, my eyes is burning. We are down with you like 4 flats on a Cadillac. That's so cute, Charles. I like that. That's cute. Yeah, good night, everybody. Thank you, Brianna, for that. Thank you. Thank you, Karthik. Sabrina, thank you for coming in, chatting, and watching me do my thing. Y'all help the time go by so fast. I'll be back up here tomorrow. I'm gonna also see what they're talking about for the Amazon stuff. So they sent me a whole thing. I clicked on it. I was like, I mean, I think I can do that. I think I can handle that one task. I mean, not like I got any other ambassadorships going on right now, anyways. But okay, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. I love y'all. I'll be back in the morning. Also, if y'all see like any of my posts or anything like that, just try to like it. And even if you like, I don't care if you in the bathroom, honey, and you handling some business, let one of my videos play. Okay, just let it play. You vacuum your floor, clean your baseboards. You know what I'm saying? Clean your baseboards and have me just like playing in the background. You know what I'm saying? Help your girl get to these 4,000 watch hours. I'm so close. Okay. On that note, I love y'all. Good night, gorgeous. Good night, everyone. Bless sleepies, y'all. That's so cute. I love you. I love y'all. Bye, Charles. Bye, Sabrina. Bye, Karthik. Bye, Brianna. Have a good night, y'all. Good night. Bye, y'all.